通过这个视频来给大家讲一下怎么把 Linux 的虚机和那个 Cloudera 的虚机给 set up 起来。因为我还是收到2个同学的来信说有问题，所以呢 document 呢我已经放在上面了。我今天呢通过这个视频呢，我跟你 step by step 的来过一下。OK， 我打开这个 PDF first of all。So and OK， 2件事情你要做。首先 VMware 你要安装好。那么 VMware 呢，其实我们在那个文档里面应该有个下载的连接 ，OK， 这边有个 VMware 的下载连接，点开它。点开它以后呢，出现这个链接。那么我不保证哈，今后的1年它会把这个重新调整，会发生的。那么你怎么办呢 ？Google 上去找到 VMware Player for 这个就可以了啊，记住这个全称。版本也会改变。那今天我们下的是 12.5.2，it doesn't matter。以前的同学下的11、10无所谓。OK，download 完以后。你把它安装，这个是没有问题的，这第一步。第二步，去下载 Cloudera 的虚机 ，OK， 把它打开 ，allow。我没有给一个具体的版本，因为 Cloudera 每一次也是一直在变的啊，每一次也是一直在变的。那么就我现在而言，其实我们下什么呢 ？Quick Starts，OK，Quick Starts，download now。截止到今天你看到的 latest version CDH 5.10 OK 有以前是 5.7 5.8 5.9 it doesn't matter OK no big difference OK 那么你下5点是如果你今天以后你可能下那个它有各种各样的版本都为你准备好了我们下一个 for VMware OK because we already installed VMware so get it now No, it probably take 20 minutes for me at least. So you download it here. Download 下来呢，它是一个 zip 文件 ，OK？ 你把 zip 文件 double click. Of course, you need some unzip tool like WinRAR, something like that. So you will see a folder. You just click this folder and drag it out. It takes about 15 minutes for me. So I don't demo this because it's pretty easy. You can pull out in the original folder or wherever you want to store it. So I have this folder, okay? Now I delete my zip file because I no longer need it. If you double click this one, you will see tons of files over here, okay? Which is good. So now because you installed a VM player, I'm gonna shut down my VM player. Shut down this guy. Okay, I will start over. Let's show you again. Stopping. Okay. Yeah, it's just shutting down. Stop everything. I'm gonna start over, show you everything. So if you already learned Hadoop, you know what's going on. So he says stopping data node first, then stopping name node first, right? One by one, show you the log. Hadoop HTTPFS, stopping everything for you, okay? Now just to recap what we did. First, download the VMware, install VMware, okay? It doesn't matter which version you use. If you have early version already installed, it's fine, totally fine. Second, go to the Cloudera downloads, download the latest one. If you already downloaded 5.7, 5.8, 5.9, it doesn't matter, okay? The latest one as of now is 5.10. So I downloaded 5.10, which is a zip file. In your local, you're gonna unzip the compressor file and make the folder come out. Okay, that's the second. That's your second step. Now what I'm demoing is I shut on my VMware. I want to start over to show step by step. Okay, power down, perfect. So I close this guy, powered off. A couple of things to do. Power off. What's going on here? So I go back to my desktop. So on my desktop, okay. Someone asking how you find the document. Document, I put two folders. Data engineer, you can find out the setup in Linux folder and the Hadoop folder. Okay, and a Hadoop folder, both of them there. So I'm gonna start again. So already shutting down. So file. It's not shutting down. I'm gonna exit this guy. Okay, cool. Let's start over. After you install the VMware player, you're gonna see this shortcut. Double click or enter to open up. Okay. So because I already ingested this file, actually what you can do, okay, if you empty file, open, navigate to the place where you unzip the file. When you unzip the file is the folder, Cloudera quick start, right? It's right here, okay? Navigate here, double click in. It only recognizes VMX, okay? There is only one file, VMX, Cloudera quick start VM 5.10. Click this guy, open up, because I already have it, so it does not impact me. But for you, you should at least see one VirtualBox here. It tells you what's the operating system, Red Hat Enterprise, and how many memory it uses. So if you don't like 4 GB, if the initial size is 2 GB, you can edit. How you edit? Hit this one. Okay, open up this one. So I want, because my laptop is 8 GB, so I grant 4 GB to this guy. Processor, how many CPU you want to assign to this guy? You want this guy to use, okay? Some guy maybe wondering, say, hey, how I know how many processor I have, right? So we can do Control Delete in the Task Manager. In the Task Manager, you have the performance. Right here, switch to CPU. Here you see the logic processor. This will tell you how many processor you have, okay? I think initial size here is 1. Sometimes set 2, sometimes set 4. You want inside a VM is faster, you're gonna grant more processor cores to this guy. Okay, I set 4. All right, everything is here except one thing you need to do. Go anywhere to create a folder. For myself, I create a folder Cloudera_share. Okay, Cloudera_share. The reason for that is I want an external system in my laptop to be accessible inside of the VM, inside the virtual machine. That's the purpose. So I set this folder to be the share folder. Say if I want to communicate between the inside of VMware and outside of my laptop, I can put a file here. Then in the VM, he can read the files. Okay. First step, create a folder any way you like. Now second, you need to go to the option here, share folder, put always enabled. If you open here, you should see nothing. What you need to do is add and then navigate to the local folder. For example, myself is C download Cloudera share. Okay, I don't do that again because I already did. So you have a name here. The name going to be used inside of VMware. Okay, so make sure you know this name. By default, it's your folder name. Okay. So for myself, the name is Cloudera_share. Be cautious because this is sensitive, case sensitive. Here my Cloudera C is capital C. Okay, anywhere any letter else is lowercase. Okay, I'm done. So hit enter or hit OK. So here's the button play. Play means turn it on. Okay. so far what I did is I download the VMware, install VMware, download the Cloudera, unzip Cloudera, using the VMware, step 3, using the VMware to open the Cloudera virtual machine file, okay? And you edit something, edit the configuration. For example, you can increase the number of processor you want this virtual machine to use. You can increase the memory size. You want this machine to use the recommended size of 4 GB. And at least a core you align to this virtual machine is 2 cores in order to make this guy performing well. All right, so it's starting the Linux system. Because this is a Linux system, so once you finish the setup of this one, it can be used in Hadoop. It can also, this virtual machine can be used for your Linux class. Username, password is Cloudera and Cloudera. All letters are lowercase. Now, this startup, it depends on how good your configuration is. If your configuration is really good, means you have more CPUs, more memories, and your laptop is stronger, it's gonna be boosted real quick. For myself, right here, it takes about 3 minutes, or 2 minutes, gonna start up everything. So after 3 minutes, for me, I'm not sure how many minutes will take for you, but for me, 2 minutes. It start up. This is a Linux. This is already Cloudera HDFS, Cloudera data node, name node, everything already configured for you. It's easy for us to study. Also, it can be used for Linux class because basically it's a Linux system. All right. So we already started a virtual machine, which is good. Then we have one more thing to do. Okay. I need to go to the terminal to set up, to mount the driver. I set up the share folder and I make the configurable in the virtual machine edit configuration, but still one step to do. So this one is the terminal window. Okay, I clicked it and it's spinning. It takes some time. It should not take some time. I don't know why, but my machine today is a little bit slower as it used to be. So let's patient a little bit. Just click it one more time to see what's going on. All right, if you follow the document, right, we should be here. Set up a share folder, we already done. We should, after the hit OK, start the VM. Right now we're on step 9 and step 10. Step 9, we are going to do this one. So step 9, step 10, the purpose for these 2 steps is to mount the share folder locally. It's to mount, okay? So, all right, let's open up. And I open the 2, I don't care. I only need 1, so sudo. You just type whatever on the document. Sudo, right, cannot remember everything. So sudo user bin VMware. I don't know why this guy is launching the Firefox for me. Sudo bin VMware HGFS. What's next? HGFS client. VMware dash. Okay. So here should be dash, and then here should be USR. I think is right. User bin. All right. VMware HGFS client. Okay, that should be good. Okay, HGFS client. Okay, hit your enter. Okay. so it's just slow, too slow. Okay, perfect. So why we do so? It's not necessary. It does not do anything for you, but I call this command is the reason for that is to know if I'm inside a terminal, I don't know which folder has been shared externally. Let's say someone configured a VMware for you. You don't know which the folder name. So you can use this command to display the folder name, the share folder name. In case someone configured for you, you don't know. So you want to confirm, you can display the share folder name. That's the purpose, okay? So because I set up a Cloudera underscore share, now it displays Cloudera underscore share. The next step, step 10, I'm gonna mount this folder. I'm gonna mount this folder. Okay, you only need to copy this one, but I don't think I can copy inside. Sometimes you can, sometimes you cannot. So I just type it. What is? No, I don't like it. Quit. So sudo mount. I think dash t. Yeah, dash t vm. Okay. Dash t vmhgfs dot host. Is that right? Okay, now vmhgf dot host. Yes. Colon // and here is the bd3. Okay, this is your folder name. Okay, you should not follow this one. Everybody set up it differently. So for my case, should be capital C Cloudera underscore share / what's next? mmthgfs. Okay, I just want to make sure I type everything correctly. Sudo mount -t vmhgfs dot host. Yep, looks good. All right, done. Perfect. So now I'm gonna see what's going on in the mount driver. Okay, like cd dot cd dot cls. What's going on right now? I'm in the root folder, so I'm gonna switch to mmt, which is the mount, I believe. ls. There's a folder called hgfs. Display readme. Cat readme.txt. Such file. Okay, what's going on? Because case sensitive. It's a mount point. Somehow I do not see. It's weird. Maybe I need to restart. Let's see. Maybe I already did it twice. Let me run this command one more time. Sudo mount. Okay, I'm gonna shut down this one and restart to see what happens. Now, the other thing, if you don't like the command terminal, you can use the UI. Double click a computer. Alright, so in the very beginning, actually, you did not see anything, which is normal. Someone asked why I have nothing in the folder. That's normal. The reason for that is right now, actually your HGFS already mount to the folder of this one. Right now, if you go create XYZ here, then go back to your VM. You listed this guy. So let's say cdmmt cd HGFS ls, you will see XYZ. Okay, If you see this one, it's correct. So one more thing I wanna emphasize one more time is this command. Let's understand this command, sudo mount. Okay. So sudo means I want to run as a super user. Sorry. Second, mount. I want to mount a folder. -t means the type. Tell this guy what type it is. VMHGF is the argument for the type. You don't need to remember anything else. Here is space dot host colon backslash the external folder name, then space again. So from host to Cloudera share is your device. Using the device, which is your external share folder, to mount to the internal share folder, internal directory. Okay, MMT HGFS. This is how you do it. So once you run this, basically it hooked with the internal folder to the external one. So whatever you put a file here, it's gonna see there in the VM. The same case in the other way, okay? If you put some output file in the VM, in the folder HGFS, immediately you will see the file or folder right here. This is how you set up the share folder. Okay? Hope this helps.